Africa, our hair was played a fundamental part in terms of our survival. And so what we found that our women during that dreadful journey was thinking of how escape routes and how they could then survive. And so it's interesting that they were able to design into the hair maps and codes and signs and symbolisms to constantly guide the people to freedom. So you can well imagine in that dreadful era, what I tend to refer to as they were POWs. I tend not to use the word slavery. I think my people is actually
a passion of mine. So I'm a freelance editor and content writer. So right now, Derek and I have this labor of love that we've been working on. First of all, his biography about how he became, his rise to becoming, along with Rudy, one of the pioneers of black hair, of the black hair industry in the UK. And we're really excited about that project and getting it done, and then opening the door to telling other stories.
And it's really fitting. This occasion is quite fitting simply because when you think of hair, you think of, in fact, any hair styling and hair tools, as a matter of fact, originated from Africa. So we have to give credit to our ancestors for being that creative. And of course, everybody else would have either plagiarized or misappropriated our hairstyles and our tools. And not only one thing that sticks out in my mind very, very clearly, and I was hungry or thirsty to really dive into such a wonderful, meaty history. And Afro hair, we've always said, is the linchpin of the black community, isn't it? You've had more millionaires coming out of hair than any other industry coming from Afro hair. You think of people like Morgan Garrett, who invented the relaxer. You think of Madam C.J. Walker. You think of, Rudy just said, Comma Control. You think of George Johnson, who created the Afro sheen, jet